I'd firstly like to introduce our General Manager, Michael Folks, for acknowledgement to country.
Today we are gathered together for the tree topping out ceremony at Cabra-Vale Diggers Club, which is being held on the traditional lands of the Gadigal people of the Darug Nation. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of the country and we recognise their continuing connection to the land, sea and waterways. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and firstly, thank you again for being here today. And today is a big historical milestone for the club and creating the premier club resort in New South Wales, in Sydney. So this morning we do have some apologies from our federal member for Fowler, Di Lee, and also Fairfield City Council, Mayor Frank Carboni. And we're very honoured to have here today Trevo, a member for Cabramatta, and also our club patron. So today is a topping out ceremony, and as I said, I hadn't heard of it before, but I did a little bit of research, and it's really quite a monumental thing. And I think some of these guys have done it many times, and they're like, yeah, whatever. But for us, you know, I joined in February 22, and there was barely a hole in the ground. Then come March 22, it was filled with water, and it was a swimming pool. And here we are, not that far after, and we're sitting on top of the highest point of the building. So it's a Scandinavian tradition, and whilst the Scandinavians would pick the place a tree on the highest point, and when the needles fell down, they knew that the building was cured, and then they would put the roof on and clad around. But of course, that's transferred onto into Australia, America, and here we are today on top of our building. We were just reflecting recently that we've got a video of our groundbreaking ceremony, and that's looking back on that and now seeing us today. It's a very historical moment. So first of all, I'd like to introduce to the lectern, he's owner-director of Wardan Group. He is a construction company based and located in Western Sydney, New South Wales. Wardan Group is a family-owned and run company whose members have been in the construction industry for 40 years, or over 40 years. They pride themselves on efficiency, effectiveness and quality of work. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ronnie Wardan.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Wardan Group, I'd like to welcome you all to today's ceremony. We are gathered here today to celebrate a significant milestone in the life of this project. I would especially like to give a warm welcome to the State Member for Cabramatta, Mr. Trevo, Club President Walter Robinson OAM, Vice President Ronnie Moore, the Board of Cabra-Vale Diggers, CEO Boris Belevski, and Club PM Adrian Dan. This tree standing tall amongst the concrete and steel represents an age-old tradition and is a symbol of life and prosperity to the occupiers, staff and patrons who will use this building. I'm personally extremely excited to see the enjoyment that the finished product will bring to the local community. While these ceremonies are generally held to symbolise prosperity for the building, I personally view this ceremony as a symbol of proposing relationships that brought us to where we are today. Projects of this scale generally do not come to fruition without a good relationship between the key stakeholders. For this project, I do have to commend the incredible interactions we have had with the entire Cabra-Vale Diggers family. The project is representative of a board of directors and a CEO who are extremely dedicated to their staff, patrons, and have a visionary expectation for the future of the region. I am extremely proud to be in partnership with one of the best clubs in New South Wales, and it has been a pleasure to work with you all the way. As we raise this evergreen today on our project, it is important to also recognise the tireless efforts of the Wardan Group staff, our team of consultants and contractors. Without you, we would not have been making this ceremony today, and your efforts to date have not gone unnoticed. You are the lifeblood of this project, and I'm grateful for your contributions. I would like to thank you all for joining us in this tree topping ceremony, and I look forward to working with you all to achieve the completion of this project which I am sure will make us all proud. Thank you.
Thanks, Ronnie. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I now welcome to the lectern our President Walter Robinson OAM of Cabra-Vale Diggers Ex-Servicemen's Club.
Thank you very much, Shane. Mr. Trevo, MP, member for Cabramatta, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an honour to acknowledge this special tree topping ceremony. I'm watching over there to see where the tree is, but I imagine it must be there somewhere. But this afternoon I'd like to especially mention Mr. Trevo MP for being here, because this happened without very much notice, and I thank you, Tree, for breaking away for your parliamentary duties to be with us and share this very historical and very special moment, not only for the club but for Cabramatta community in general. I want to thank Rony Wardan for the warm welcome to the rooftop, soon to be the first substantive 4-star Novotel hotel in the Cabramatta area. The journey began in the 16th of December 2021. Cabra-Vale Diggers, a stalwart in entertainment and leisure in the leisure scene, was thrilled to announce the official groundbreaking ceremony for its ambitious multi-stage redevelopment project. The groundbreaking ceremony, which took place on the 16th of December 21, marked the commencement of a transformation journey set to redefine the landscape of entertainment, dining and leisure in the southwest Sydney area. This multi-stage redevelopment is scheduled for release and launch of its various stages in mid-2024, with completion slated for 2025. Where's Ronnie? Remember that date, Ronnie? 2025. The tree topping ceremony today signifies a significant milestone in the construction of this groundbreaking project, providing a tangible sign of achievement and a sense of accomplishment for the project team, the stakeholders and the Cabra-Vale Diggers community. The ceremony is an opportunity to recognise and to celebrate the hard work and the dedication of the construction team, whilst acknowledging those who have contributed to the successful completion of the building's structural framework. This ceremony will mark the completion of stage 1 of the building works, laying the foundation for an unparalleled experience that awaits patrons upon completion. At the heart of the redevelopment is stage 2, featuring the launch of 2 exceptional dining experiences under the visionary guidance of the recently announced culinary ambassador, Dr. Danny Karam. Where are you, Doctor? There he is. Honorary Doctor. 160-seat state-of-the-art steakhouse and whiskey bar will captivate guests in its in-house butchery and dry-aged full-blood Wagyu fridge. Additionally, a 300-seat Italian restaurant inspired by the interior design of Starbucks Reserve in Milan, Italy, promises a transitional all-day dining experience. The Cabra-Vale Diggers redevelopment goes beyond dining, incorporating a plethora of exciting new additions. A magnificent eastern entry point adjourned with spacious portiere from the railway parade will serve as a visual gateway to the newly built 140-room hotel tower. The tower boasts a pool, a day spa, offering guests luxurious treatment, in addition to the state-of-the-art hub and expansion of existing function rooms will further enhance the venue's offerings. Finally, today completes the first milestone of this magnificent development. Congratulations must go to Ronnie Wardan and his dedicated team from the Wardan Construction. Join me in thanking them all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll now hand over to our tree marshal. He doesn't know it yet, but he's also our project manager, Adrian Dan, who will position the tree to complete the ceremony. Where are you, Adrian? Come along here. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Walter. Please put your hands together for Walter Robinson, President OAM. So now the crane is actually now moving our tree into position, and as you can see, it's a magnolia tree as promised. Walter Robinson OAM, our club president and CEO Boris Belevski, to please come forward, and they will be using the shovels to place some soil around the base of the tree. I also would like to ask our club directors that are present here today to add sustaining water once completed to the tree, and this was a sign of continuous growth and life. Around for the shovels, but these were actually used on 16th of December 2021 for our groundbreaking ceremony. So they are back, they've been engraved, and they'll be engraved again for our topping out ceremony. Please can I ask our directors that are present today to please come forward and grab one of the watering cans to give life to our tree. I love the fact that also as we into the lunar new year, it's the wood dragon this year on the 10th of February, and that means life, tree, wood, creativity, rebirthing, all of those things that we have with the new build moving forward through 2024. We have our club patron here today, Mr. Trevo, also member for Cabramatta, and he'd just like to say a couple of words before we finish.
I pay my respects to the elders, past, present, and emerging. I acknowledge Mr. Walter Robinson, the president, Mr. Ronnie Moore, the vice president of this club, and all the directors of Cabra-Vale Diggers Club, and all the staff from Wardan Construction. You did a wonderful job. I'd like to congratulate you and the club for getting this far, and just within 2 years 2 years from the start of the construction to now. You've done very well. Although I'm not a structural engineer, but I can say today's tree topping out ceremony shows that this is the highest point of the building, very successful. And although I'm not a structural engineer, I can say it's very strong, very sound, and very good building. And all the best to the final stages of the building. And I'm so excited. When it comes to 2025. Hopefully I'll be around to witness the opening of this wonderful hotel, 4.5 stars hotel, right in the middle of my electorate, Cabramatta, close to the station, shops, and a wonderful place. And I was joking with one of the directors here, what's higher, this point or the center point tower? And the director said this point. Anyway, since it's Christmas, I wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm so looking forward to 2025, and I also understand 2025 will mark 100 years since the establishment of this club. Wonderful time and wonderful choosing of such a special day. Once again, thank you for having me, and enjoy the rest of the event. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and that concludes the ceremony this morning. Thank you very much for being here. It is a historical moment. On behalf of Ronnie Wardan and the team, we would like to invite you to a celebratory